I mean, esports 1. That's what we're playing. It's an esport. This headset's too smart.
Competitive Pathfinder.
Yeah, the headset took over my sound card. Anyways, all right. I will roll for you. Yeah, I had no idea headsets were wont to do that. 425 on that Faxpiration. No, 424. Dyslexia. Let's see. 424. This is a meta question. Oh, nice. I've never had this one. If you could be any form of potato, what would you be?
What?
If you could be any form of potato,
Just a second, I have to Google potatoes real quick.
Yeah, no, right?
what would you be? All right, while you ruminate upon that, is anyone strong enough to pick up where Larry had to set down his burden and tell us what happened last time for a hero point and a hero card. Also remember to discard down your hero points and hero cards from last session to draw freshies. All right, and also Lex gave everybody a fan spo since last week. It was pretty cool. I think there's two fan spos since last week.
Yeah, there's one from Dom too, I think.
Yeah. One from Dom.
Oh, was there? Oh, I don't think I
Yeah.
put that one in.
All right, we got an 11 from Lex, going once, going twice.
I'm trying.
Oh,
It's
all right.
loading.
I'll throw one out for you. There you go. You got a nat 1.
Hell yeah, sounds about right.
All right.
Oh, it's Goldie still. I think that
Goldie.
resets his 11 to a 1.
It just overwrites it.
What happened last time?
All right, last time on Skyhaven, we are still exploring this dark tomb that belongs to a notorious pirate from the times of Galarian and the Tian Sha region, it seems. As we were kind of talking about what we were going to do next, we noticed that a nearby coffin, its lid was lifting up and 2 eyeballs were looking at us. When we went to go investigate, we found a mummy who used to be part of the crew, Meow, the coin counter, I believe. She, with Thombo remembering what more about this actual pirate crew, she kind of filled in some of the gaps as well, especially telling us that she was hired to build this tomb. So at least maybe if we picked her brains, we'd find a way in and out of this place. But before that, there was a room further to the bottom of us where it was labeled Elite. And opening that door, we ran into 2 more undead that were walking around, actually still keeping their sanity. I'm blanking on their names. One was Bonsai, Hoshin and Bonsai. A skeleton and a zombie. Apparently former lovers, but now rivals or still rivals.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what a certain cat girl told me. I don't know.
Oh man. Okay. All right.
But anyway, after collecting Team Rocket, because yes, they do look like Jesse James and fucking Meow.
Oh shit.
I was thinking about that earlier today when I was re-listening to the episode. Yeah, it's Team Rocket.
That's so good.
It's their fucking Team Rocket.
Shit.
But they decide that they would accompany us to find the captain to check on him to see if he's all right. If he's lost his mind, well, they are also not opposed to the idea of maybe helping us get rid of him so we can all go to the surface and be a happy friendship, I guess. But we had to travel to the next floor, which had a bunch of crumbling ceilings and a bunch of very large centipedes, which were collapsing a lot of the tunnels. So I believe we are in the midst of a fight against one of the centipedes that's still left. We've encountered at least like 4 of these things. It's kind of getting a bit nuisance.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Go ahead and take your 3rd hero point, your 3rd hero card draw. Before we find out what everyone's been waiting to find out, which is what kind of potato are you? I do have a boundary update for you. So, top of my prep list is figure out what's wrong with a certain bardic abilities. Okay. So I had said, bro, I don't know what's wrong with you because I have this goblin from my Tuesday game, and this bitch, her thing works fine, right? Here she is. To make sure it wasn't a fluke, I brought her into this game, and I did a mock battle. That's why you guys aren't in initiative anymore. I did a mock battle. Her ability worked perfectly, affected all of her allies, no problem. I could not, in 30 minutes, get yours to work. I couldn't do it. So, I don't know what's wrong with the bard, like the PC bard versus the NPC bard, and the NPC bard working and the PC bard not working. I'm not 100% sure. The only thing I didn't try that I should have tried is I should have tried turning one of the goblins into a party ally and seeing if it affected you guys. That might have shed more light on the issue. But here's what we have in the meantime. Under macros, everyone is now the owner of Effect Scout. And the reason Effect Scout is on there is because Scout does not automatically apply to the entire party, even though they keep updating PF2E automations. So when somebody chooses Exploration Action Scout, it doesn't actually apply the Scout to everybody. And then even if we drag it onto your mini, it goes away after one use, right? Because you got to re-up Scout every time. So anyways, if you know that someone in the party is scouting, you can hit that macro button and it'll apply Scout to your character. In that same way, when the bard kicks on the bard music, you guys now have the ability, it's called Spell Effect Courageous Anthem and Spell Effect Rallying Anthem. Everyone has access to that macro now. So you should be able to apply that to yourselves when it's appropriate. So that's the best I could do for now. It's the best I could do. Which folder is this? It's just the macros. It's just loose in macros.
Oh.
Yeah, I can move it into player friendly. That probably makes more sense, right? Hold on. Maybe I could move it in there. Let's see. They're down here at the bottom. Oh, it's so far. Hold on. Almost there. Oh, nope, not there yet. Hold on. All right. And then I gotta do one more. I'll move them into player friendly. But yeah, unfortunately, best I could do. I will point out that if we were playing 5e, there wouldn't be any automation for this shit. And if we were playing in person, best I could do for you is like a colored soda ring around your character. So like, we're getting closer, at least, to some kind of functionality. I wish I could do more. But it's the best I could do right now. All right.
I know, I'm a needy bitch.
No. It's the thing that's frustrating me is that the NPCs can do it and you can't. That's what's really. So I deleted it and I gave you a fresh one. That didn't fix it. I tried to give you the one from the NPC. That didn't work either. Like I tried to give you her version of it. This is very strange. I was peeking under the hood, trying to figure out what was different about her spell and your spell. It was a whole thing, but I couldn't figure it out. I'll continue to try and figure it out, though. And there is a new update that I didn't feel like running and, risking breaking our server before the game, to Pathfinder automations. And maybe the 51st try is the charm, and it's finally going to work. We'll see next week. But for now, that's what you could do whenever the bard is doing bardy shit. So,
man, I just find it so weird because it was like the first couple episodes, it was working perfectly fine, and then I think it was maybe after. I don't want to blame it on Seraphim, but I think it was maybe after we left the city. I think it broke.
Nah, I think it's when we It's when we switched over to 13.
It was definitely Seraphim's fault.
When we switched over to because she has Inspire Courage also. I wonder if her Inspire Courage would work. Since she's a PC ally.
Maybe.
I don't know. But yeah, I don't know what the hell happened. I do know that at one point there was an automated animation that went with it that was giving everyone seizures. I do remember that.
And we got rid of that.
So, yeah. Maybe that's what broke it. I don't know. Anyways, let's continue.
I'm pretty sure it still worked for a little while after that.
Potatoes! Does anybody want to tell us what potato they would be? If so, roll a d20 into chat. Ooh, got a 14. Oh, it was almost a 15. All right, going once, going twice. Is this question too offensive for Alessia to answer? I guess so.
No, I just didn't
right.
want to double up, but I mean, fuck it, I'll roll.
Oh, dang, he's coming for you, Songbo.
Oh, after I posted the video of a tanuki eating a sweet potato, he's
I won't take it. You can have it. You can have it.
Oh, now he's giving you charity.
I was just being goaded by the DM. That's all.
He heard you do an extra life. He's giving you charity 2 months early. Damn. Wow. Okay. Charitable boy. What potato would you be?
All right, I googled tanuki potato ? And I saw a video of a tanuki eating what appears to be a steamed sweet potato.
Oh man.
So
he eats a lot of potatoes based on the video.
Sweet potato was the first thing that I thought when you said what type of potato this would be.
That's a big boy.
And so I was like, yeah, sweet potato. And then apparently, specifically, I think perhaps steamed sweet potato.
Looks like a steamed purple Japanese potato. I don't know if you've had a purple Japanese potato. They're pretty good. Pretty good. I'm not a huge sweet potato fan. Don't tell my family because they like sweet potatoes. But I'm not a big sweet potato fan. But I did like the Japanese sweet potato. It was pretty good. All right, you may ask the same question of any willing PC or any NPC you've met during your adventure.
Oh man, who do I want to know what their favorite type of or what type of potato they would be? My wife's over on the other side of the room going, me. So I think I'm gonna pick Jade.
All right, Jade.
What? This is so unexpected.
Nepotism is alive and well.
If Jade could be any kind of potato, she would be a Hasselback potato because they're incredibly interesting.
A Hasselback?
Have you even heard of a Hasselback potato?
No.
I have not. I've heard of the Hasselhoff potato. It's a sexual position. Involves chest hair. Hasselback potatoes are a Swedish-inspired dish featuring potatoes sliced into thin, fan-like layers without cutting all the way through, resulting in a crispy exterior and a fluffy interior when baked. They are often served as a show-stopping side dish for holidays or special occasions. I got the recipe right here.
That's
they do look
the
delicious.
show-stopping side dish.
Dang. All right. Yeah, and then they put liberal amount of green onions and herbs on top, so it's even got your coloration. Look at that. It's like you got shape changed into a potato.
Oh yeah, these.
Oh,
these
that's what those are.
Delicious.
Yeah, a liberal amount. They just sprinkle free healthcare all over the top of those potatoes.
They're like crispy potato chips right along the outside, but then you pluck them out and eat them like individual slices, and it's just they're so good.
You know what?
So
we need to all hang out, and have a potato party where it's nothing but potato dishes. Like we start with a potato soup. We got mashed potatoes. We got potato salad, baked potatoes. We got these Hasselbacks. Minimum 15 potato dishes.
I can make like 7 of them. I love potatoes.
Starch.
Well, we take a nap afterwards. We take a nap in the party, wake up and eat more potatoes. That's a party right there.
Yeah, we like find a beanbag and we fall asleep on it, and then the pugs come after.
After eating the potatoes that were left unguarded. Yeah.
Yes.
I see it happening. All right. Would you guys like to draw from the Fanspo Harrow deck?
Yes, for sure.
So we pull one.
We have potentially 2 large fights on the way.
Oh, also, did you guys know about the new PF2E helper bot that has replaced your BT manager and your Faxpiration robot?
I believe we had him last week, yeah.
Okay. All right, good.
I don't know where he lives, though. Oh, there. Okay, I find him now.
You can also search for him in the actors tab. All right. Oh, also here's the boofs. Boop boop. And I'll apply them real quick. Let's see.
I love how the helper bot knows Draconic and Empyrean for some reason.
Spoilers.
There's lore behind that. Jeez, there's lore. You'll find out this year's Extra Life. See what a good writer I am? I'm fucking seeding this shit. I'm like the best part of the Disney Marvel saga, you know what I'm saying? When people weren't tired of all the Easter eggs and the plot seeding that didn't go anywhere, I'm doing that right now. Yeah. Anyways, so that's a yes to draw. 1 card, 2 card,
Yes.
3 card?
Oh, just one.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
just one? Okay. All right. Whoop. Goodbye, Teamster. It's an adorable card. All right. And here we go. This week's card is the Silent Hag. Ooh.
Test.
Ooh. I can hear you.
Sorry, I was having some mic issue there.
Let's see. The Silent Hag is chaotic evil.
Oh damn! I was
but-
thinking lawful good.
Close. Let's see. She is a star, which is the wisdom suit, which is good because wisdom saving throws are always good. Will saves. Let's see. The Silent Hag is neutral evil, secrets and betrayal, poisonous relationships. Misaligned, she stands for loyalty and clarity emerge against all odds. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Go ahead and get rid of your
Oh yeah,
constitutional-
this is friendly fire fireball.
Is neutral evil that? I think neutral evil is the steel and stuff. Chaotic evil is the fireball. I misspoke. She's actually
okay,
neutral evil.
okay.
Yeah, she's actually neutral evil. Neutral evil is the one where you can steal buffs from your allies. Which seems like a dick move, but actually it would allow you to extend the range of a beneficial spell, which is kind of cool. So it's kind of like evil, but like not evil.
Let you pass it around too, like
Yeah. Just like a neutral evil, just like a neutral evil character is pretending to be evil, but they're probably the most functional evil that you could play as a character. Yeah. So
I love how she's giving a smile in the Scout's honor.
She might be somewhat important in my Monday game. I don't know.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
All right. All that out of the way. We must go back. Fight some bugs. Bug fighting time. All right. All right, don't worry. I've studied Wes's character intensely. I know what he does. Throws fire. Heals in between fights. Seems pretty simple.
Oh damn, he's good.
Yeah, right. Mastery. All right. Boop. Yeah, I'll just randomly give a refresh initiative. Go. As we roll into the next round. This initiative brought to you by the Bardic Healthcare Plan. I had to close out our combat so that I could do a test combat. All right. Hoshin, Drifter of the Eastern Stars. There's nothing to fight, y'all. He's gonna pass turn. Songbow, to you.
Yeah, I'll just do a recall knowledge on like the location.
Okay.
So if the crew and officers and stuff were buried before, who are these people?
Oh, okay. On this floor, like in this hallway?
Yeah, like what do I think the purpose other than being a maze was?
All right, so you know now the history that it is like a fleet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was more than one pirate ship made up this pirate fleet. You think that everyone that had a named grave was either a captain or an officer. You think that the two elites probably had their own ships towards the end. You think that all the bodies down here are like, let's be honest, the basic bitch NPCs.
So these are the oar rowers and the gunnery crews.
Someone's gotta be a
you know,
swabby.
you don't get a special sarcophagus for scrubbing the deck. You know what I'm saying? Like for coiling rope, you get a shelf on the wall. And boy, are there a lot of shelves. The ceilings here go about 8 feet high, and there are 3 shelves. Every time you see one of these, there's actually 3 of them, like stacked on top of each other. Yeah. So one's on the floor, and then a little bit higher, and then a little bit higher. Okay. You have 2 more Pac-Mans.
I'll move over here next to Hoshin. I think the enemy is above, right?
Oh, before we go any further, I forgot that Jade, and I can't believe I forgot this. I forgot to tell Jade that your detect magic would have found magical items on the elites. So you want me to tell you? You want me to tell you what's magic about them, real quick?
I think it's just sort of a yes or no, isn't it?
You can tell me whatever you think that detect magic in Pathfinder will let you tell me.
Damn, that's right. What level is your detect magic? I don't know how much I'm allowed to tell you. It's just there's magic that you haven't encountered before, right? Let's see. Detect magic, the spell.
It's only heightened 1, so.
Oh. Then I think I just get to tell you there's magic nearby. Because you can't cast. Oh yeah. Okay. So I will tell you that when the mummy showed up, there was new magic, and when Bonsai and Hoshin showed up, there was new magic. Okay. I forgot that you're not high enough level for me to tell you what is magical on them, but yeah, they have magical things on them.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right. Songbow. Continue. You move up to Hoshin,
so
and then
I moved over here, and then third action, can I look more closely at these bodies and see if there's any indication that they will also get up?
Okay, that would be probably another recall knowledge, I would say. I mean, based on evidence you've gathered so far, you would say anything dead here could become undead at a moment's notice.
Excellent.
Yep. You also see that many of the shelves are empty. Now that you're paying closer attention. Like up here around the intersection, all 3 of the shelves are empty. But at least
they exaggerated their numbers, like the Russian army. Like they didn't actually have that many crew members. It's definitely not anything sinister.
Nope, definitely not. Nope. All right. Play passes to me. Yao. No, wait. Sorry. Giant Whiptail. Send him. I am so sorry. I skipped your turn, buddy. All right. It's going to. I feel bad killing Wes's character, but he made it so we couldn't play War Tales last night. Maybe I'll take out some.
You're paying that on him. You know what? I'll let him take that one. I'll let him take that one.
All right. So that's definitely whose fault it is. It's going to attack him with its mandibles. Go. Oh, Arn Jesus is not walking with him while he is not here. All right. Here is Wait. Before I do this, if he's going to be in danger, he should at least get hero points. You know what I'm saying? He should at least get some hero points. All right, let's get rid of these 2. All right, get 2 freshies. Maybe he's got one that's like, don't crit me, bro. Spark of Courage, Pierce Resistance. Nope, he's host. Okay, here comes the damage. All right, 22 points of damage.
Ooh.
That'll drop him to dying 2 because it was from a critical hit. He will have to make a fortitude save against the poison. He succeeded. All right, and because he was blind from being unconscious, he had to check if he himself could see himself to make his saving throw. Incredible. Okay. So that's good because that poison, when you're dying too, is not what you want to happen at all. All right. Play passes to Meow. All right. Meow cries out, "Our ally, he has fallen!" And then she is going to summon the power of her fist, and she's going to punch this thing. Bro, that was almost a critical hit. All right. She punches him. She's going to grapple him. Or try to. She does. Did it apply grab? It did. At least that automation's working. That's good. And then she definitely doesn't want to bite him, so she's going to punch him at map. Oh, no. Yeah. Because that was a grab off of an attack. All right. All right, yeah. Hits it again. Damage. And damage. All right, she cries out, "It's almost dead! Someone finish it!" Oh shit. It came through the ceiling, right? Into this area, and then had a turn, and then had another turn. Oh no. Okay, so that would have actually oh, it's on a different initiative. Okay. It's fine so far. This is all pink is difficult terrain though. All right, Jade, to you.
Man, it was so much nicer when I could just see the centipede from where I was already standing, with the little tiny sliver around the corner. But now I can't. That makes me sad.
I can still see it through. I mean, it would have hella cover though. But I see you don't want to get too close because it's gonna whip you with its tail.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I can't. Oh, wait, now I see it. I guess it just wasn't showing up on my screen there for a second. It was really weird.
Okay.
It just showed Pete and Pete. And I was like, where did he go? I'm gonna, come on. My computer hates me. We're just gonna throw some
I will point out it's
needle
been a
darts at him.
week. I will point out it's been since last week. But when these things die, as part of their death throw, they cave in the ceiling.
I thought they didn't do that if you killed them fast enough, right?
Well, they still have their death throw, so that so it causes another cave-in. 3 cave-ins cause the area to get blocked by stone.
But so far, it's only triggered 2,
But always been
right?
one. It's only been 1 actually, because it doesn't get to trigger it normally until it comes up in initiative. There's like a secret initiative for the ceiling.
Okay, so if I kill
yeah.
him right here, like we're fine then, right? Like
If you kill him right here, you're fine. Yeah, but the stones will fall on Wes. But on Isaac. It's not Isaac's fault we didn't get to play War Tales. It would fall on Isaac, and then but since it's Pathfinder and not D&D, Isaac will still get a reflex save even though he's dying and unconscious. But if he fails critically, he will be killed. But not really, because he'll just spend his hero points. So, anyways, go ahead and continue your turn. I just wanted you to be aware.
Oh, okay. So it sounds like he's safe, right?
Yeah.
He's more or less safe.
All right.
I just wanted to explain all of the things that were going on so that you felt, informed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm informed. He'll be okay, is what I'm hearing.
All right, go for it. It's got greater cover. Give me an attack.
It would probably be best if I actually moved.
Is it still visible from back here?
So, like, I can see him, but there's just, like, the tiniest little slit. Like, if I moved around the corner, like...
Ooh, but then you'd be in range.
That's okay.
What if you
That's okay.
What if you went
I'm
this
gonna move,
direction?
and then I'm gonna give it a shot.
All right. As you go to shoot him, he's gonna whip you with his tail.
Good.
Oh, okay. Dang. All right.
Bet. Go. Shit, I
Long.
fucking fail.
All right, but it's not a critical, so you get to continue casting your spell. So 12 points of damage.
See, that's nothing. Yeah, I'm still up. We're okay.
All right, that. Ooh.
You know what? I'm gonna re-roll that.
Wait! You have the +1 faxpiration from answering telling us what potato.
I
you were.
do.
Also, if this is correct, you kind
Mhm.
of did say that my things were reset, but it looks like I have Courageous Anthem up, so that's +1 to your attack roll.
Oh, I don't remember if you had it up still from last time. I think you did still have it up from last time. I think you did.
I know I've just been casting it from round to round, but
Yeah.
sure I
Okay,
had
in
it
that case, Jay, that is gonna be a hit. Give me some damage.
Hey.
But everybody, next fight, everybody needs to be using the back row when he tells you to.
yeah. And that will also add
All
+1
right.
to your damage, so that should be
Or
14.
I could do it with my. I have a faster way to apply it to multiple people, so I might be able to do it too. Just tell me to do it. All
That
right,
would be
13
cool,
damage.
'cause I don't
How
know
do you
how to
finish
add
him
this.
off?
Just needle darts straight through the eyeballs.
Okay. That means Bonsai, Breathtaker, Meow, and Isaac are all going to have to make saves against the collapsing ceiling. All right. Let's see what happens. And then they will be covered in rubble, but not enough rubble to create blocking terrain. Because on the reroll of initiative, collapsing ceiling ended up at the bottom of initiative. All right, yikes.
I thought you said he was safe.
No, that's Bonsai.
No, that's Bonsai. That's Bonsai.
That's
Okay.
Meow.
Damn. All right. Please don't be in that one. So he's at dying 3. Partially buried in rubble and covered by a massive centipede. All right. Here is the damage. Double damage to Bonsai. That's rough. That's rough, homie. And you're knocked prone on a critical failure, bro. Okay. So she takes 26 points of damage. Let's see. All right. Meow takes 13. Savage. All right. And then Isaac is at dying 3. Okay. Then because he's at dying 3, buried under a body and all that, we have to stay in initiative. Jade, that's all 3 Pac-Mans for you. Cloud, Hoof, you're up.
Alrighty. Centipede is not dead. Okay. Looks like we are going to have to target it. You get this thing down before it causes any more problems, right?
No, I think it's dead.
The centipede
it
is
dead?
dead. Yeah, my bad. I
Oh,
didn't
okay.
zero.
Just
I didn't zero out itself.
people out.
I had a thing that would like zero out monsters on a single click. It doesn't work anymore.
Gotcha.
But I'm still used to having it. So yeah. Yeah.
I'll move here,
All right.
and I'll start clearing people out of the rubble.
Okay. There is a people who is dying 3. He's right there.
Don't have healing.
Oh. Okay.
I'm not a healer on this character. I mean, I can pick him up and hand him
1,
to Jade.
2, 3, 4. It would actually be 2 Pac-Mans for you to get there because you're leaving difficult terrain and then entering difficult terrain with this rubble and everything else like that. So you could reposition 1 person,
I reposition.
or you could pick up Isaac because he's unconscious and you're big.
Well, I'll reposition our dying 3 friend Isaac over to this
Okay.
space here.
All right. So you don't need to do a check because I'm assuming you're literally just picking him up and he's like in your space, but you're kind of dangling him right here. Finally, being large is beneficial. Love it. All right.
Yeah, actually working for once.
That's 2 times in 1 week. My Tuesday Minotaur was able to go into a room full of pits. They were like a checkerboard. So like, every diagonal was like a pit. I was like, you're just too fucking big. Your ass too fat. You can't fall in these pits. It was like the first time that being large is beneficial in a dungeon. All right, Bonsai is gonna pick herself up. She is going to cry out, and she says, "Someone save Isaac's skin!" But she sees that you've got him, and she looks at you and says, "Oh, thank you." And she puts a bony hand on your thigh. She squeezes the muscle there. Her sharp, bony fingernails tracing where incisions. And then she's going to take a step back here. All right, play passes to Goldleaf.
You get like 2 words when you're unconscious, right? Or dying or whatever. I'm pretty sure he'd be like, don't touch. Okay. Move to
A
here.
cinematic holdover from our the good old days. The good old days. The 2 unconscious words.
Fuck. Move that. Not have an item. Do we have anything in our stash? Oh, we do have one in our stash. Great. Fuck. Alright. I want to use a 2nd level spell slot and cast it on Isaac.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna want to keep that last 1st level. Of course, it's double 1 too.
All right. He is healed too. He says, "Don't let him take my skin." Oh,
he gets 10.
oh, hello. Oh, that's good. It's much better than 2. All right, and now we can end combat.
Well, these things are very nasty. Maybe we should take a breather.
Jade's just crying because she thinks she killed Isaac.
Aw.
Captain, it's alright. He's still alive. I'm pretty sure he's too stubborn to die.
Yeah, Isaac looks at you and he says, "Captain, promise me, if I ever die, burn my body. All of it."
I don't know if we can do that. If we set your body alight, then, I'm sure all of us will get a contact high of some sort.
Or be caught in the explosion from whatever is inside.
All right, with the death of that creature, Cloudhoof, you finally have a centipede corpse you could go to town on.
Heck yeah.
All right, is the intention to harvest that bad boy?
As long as everyone's okay with that.
I think
Yeah,
Stuff was
Yeah.
going down the hallway. I wasn't sure what was.
Okay. Hoshin heads back towards you guys and says, a much needed rest. Not that I was injured, but I'm sure lesser combatants or inexperienced allies might need a moment. He offers a bro fist to fellow undamaged Ultra Warrior Songbow.
Oh, absolutely.
So would this be a
I
lore
feel like
tanning?
from
or
around
do
the
we do a
corner, Bonsai
survival?
says, "What the fuck you just said?"
Ooh. You took a lore tanning? That's kind of spicy. Sure.
Hell
You can use
yeah.
lore- You can use lore tanning. I'm into that.
I figured now I'm the hunter. We got survival stuff to do. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay. Let's see. This is against the creature's baseline. Okay, that is a success. The DC was 18. So you get monster parts, which I now actually have, like a way to track that. So I'm gonna throw it into the stash for you. This is a common monster, so it's dropping common monster parts. Bloop.
You make some chitinous armor. All right, cool.
All right, and let's see. All right, there you go.
Awesome.
So how I'm handling stuff, and you can blame Tainted Grail for this, is I love the idea of like looting a bunch of crap, but in TTRPG world, it's tedious as hell to be like, and you find a spoon, and you find a plate, and you find some sugar. So like I have like categories now of like junk, and then different junk can be used as currency to pay for different things. Which this whole campaign is about that, right? Because they don't have like a gold standard really. You guys do to measure the value of things. But creative and enterprising crafters can use these miscellaneous scraps of skin, bone, blood, and gore to pay the crafting cost of any crafted item. Now, Tanning Lore ain't going to get you that centipede poison. Are you interested in trying to get that? Because that would actually be harvested with a, I believe, survival nature. Like, let me double check.
I'll do nature. I got a +10 on that one.
Yeah, let me double check what. Let's see. Meta harvest.
Yeah, nature and survival are actually better. I just wanted to try using.
Oh yeah.
Lore.
Let's see. What makes harvesting and coin? I feel like it's been a while since we had to do this. You spent some time harvesting the gut, blah blah blah. The DC is the standard DC, blah blah blah. Level of creature you can harvest is 0 plus your proficiency bonus with the crafting skill. Oh, it's crafting to special. The creature you are harvesting has animal or plant trait. You can substitute survival for crafting. So this is an animal, so you can substitute survival for crafting for this particular creature.
Gotcha.
All right. All right, yeah, as you go back in there to get some of that poison, you do. So let me see. Centipede poison. Giant centipede venom. There it is. Bloop. All right, and roll me a d4. All right, you got 4 doses of it added to your inventory. Okay. During that time, anybody with focus points, you get your focus points back, and Isaac can go ahead and try and provide some of that heals for everybody. Let's see, a large creature. Ooh, you're gonna want somebody to help you with that large creature for sure. Cut down on the time. I think anybody can help.
I can cut down on heal time by also lay on handsing if you
very
want.
nice. Okay. So we're gonna assume that you guys took at least an hour. If you guys are willing to take 2 hours, I will have to roll 2 random encounter checks, but you can heal to full.
I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, it's necessary.
By aiding him.
Oh, nice. Okay. So
by talking to him, talking really well to him.
You can do it, buddy. Believe in yourself.
All right. Let's see.
Honestly, it is. That ability pretty much is believe in yourself.
Wow.
It's pep up.
All right. So 2 times in that hour, you guys hear, but do not see, the sounds of things scurrying and burrowing in the floor, ceilings, and wall. But they do not attack. All right, and then go ahead and heal everybody up.
I gotta wait till we actually fully rest to get rid of this enfeebled one, right?
Yeah, you need a. We're not allowed to call it a long rest, but you need a long rest.
Gotcha.
All right, I'll go ahead and remove the body. There we go. I mean, not bad. You got like 64 gold worth of parts, the poison plus the monster parts from that one centipede.
Hey, I still got that 300 gold worth of shadow stuff on me right now.
Okay. Everyone turns and looks at Captain Jade.
Which way you want to head next, Captain?
Honestly, whichever way out is, I think we've spent quite too long in here.
Well, that's the problem. We don't know which way.
Well, Hoshin says, "Wait, what about the captain? Weren't we going to go and get him first?"
Are you able to lead us to it?
I can certainly try. This way. He,
Do you have a special captain sense?
He looks left and he looks right. He says, "Well, I suppose I do. I was a captain."
I think you have to pick one.
I yes. Just give me a moment. All right, I'm gonna roll randomly for him.
I'll do an aid to him as well. If he needs to roll
Okay.
some sort of check.
We will go straight. And he whispers to you, Songboat, "Not that I ever do."
Nice. Wait, but what about you and Bonsai?
He says, "Well, what are you talking about?" "I'm talking about, becoming a law-abiding citizen, paying my taxes."
Oh. Okay.
Okay. He narrows his eyes very slowly at you. I will point this out. He is not slow in combat, despite claiming to be a zombie. I don't know if that...
He's one of those
affects me.
fast zombies.
Yeah, those Dawn of the Dead zombies. All right, he said, hold on. There's a passage here. Just give me a second. You know what?
Maybe if you
see-
sniffed a little bit.
Well, I can see Rose right up ahead, so
Yeah,
I think
I
we're going to
s-
go straight.
I see someone up there.
Okay.
I see her outline, but I feel like I shouldn't be able to.
But do you not have dark vision?
I can see, I can see the outline of her token,
Circle?
but
Yeah.
my actual vision cuts off right here.
All right. Let's see. You see, I guess you wouldn't see the details yet. So, you see the outline of a shapely elven lass. She is holding a huge piece of stone pillar above her head, and then she slams it down into the floor with an echoing crunch.
She hot.
All right. Hoshin approaches cautiously, looking up at the ceiling, waiting for it to fall down. And he says, "Rose, there you are. Rose, it's me, Hoshin." She stops what she's doing and says, "Oh, Hoshin, you son of a bitch. I thought I was the only one who hadn't lost their mind." And he says, "Oh, no, my mind is well intact." And she says, "Who are these others? I don't recognize them from our former lives."
Hello. That, but way too far. Didn't want to go that far. pleasure to meet you.
Hold on. I got to change out this music. It's horrible. It sounds horrible to me. All right, hold on. Let's see. We'll do this one. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Sorry, they were just hitting some notes that was like I could feel my teeth in my mouth. So, all right.
Good.
Okay. So she says, well, I found the captain. I think he's down this hole.
Is he crazy?
Well, I haven't gotten there yet.
Well, then how do you know he's there?
Well, I don't know for sure, but he wasn't anywhere else. So, and there was a riddle, written.
And the answer to the riddle was slam a giant stone pillar into the ground?
Well, no, she points. You can't really see in the dark, but she says, "There's writing there. It says the cursed king is buried deeper still." But I couldn't find any more.
Statue.
What, you think the riddle? You think the answer to the riddle is smashing a hole in the floor?
Well, apparently it was.
I mean, I guess if it works, it works. But I doubt that's the intended way.
I have to ask from a game design standpoint, how does it feel to get cucked on a puzzle by an NPC? Like I'm just, because I thought about like hiding the hole, like, you know, like a patch that you guys figure out that you got to dig through. And then I was like, I ain't patching the hole. I'll just explain why the hole is there. So, like, I don't know. But I was like, are they going to be mad that an NPC figured out the puzzle for them? Like, I don't know.
Songbo definitely thinks she solved it wrong. Like, he thinks she brute forced the puzzle when there was supposed to be, like, a finesse way to do it.
Are you shaming my Baldur's Gate playthroughs? It's like...
Listen, you keep as many corpses in that chest as you want.
I'll just smash my way through. Okay, she says, well... I don't know. It says the cursed king is buried deeper still. What do you think that means? Also, Rose. She extends her hand to you.
Ah, Songbo.
That's a lovely
this is
name.
Goldleaf.
Judging from the size of your massive testicles, you're a Tanuki?
You are correct.
Nice. And you're some sort of spirit creature?
No, he's a plant man.
The term is Leshy, and the name is Goldleaf. A pleasure to meet you.
He was very creative in naming himself.
Oh, you got to name yourself. So you're pirates then.
Actually, I didn't name
Ocean gives her a look when she says, so you're pirates then. He gives her a look like, play along.
Yes, we are pirates.
He says, yes, they are mighty sky pirates. And then he fills her in on the fact that you're in the elemental plane of air now. But we've had that scene like 4 times, so we're gonna go.
Look, so we're in the elemental plane.
To add to the scene, Goldleaf will introduce us as the Skyhaven crew. And captained by Captain Jade.
Where is this Captain Jade? She sounds incredible.
Right over there.
Oh, okay. Jade, as you walk in, the camera cuts to Rose's perspective, and Dreamweaver starts playing as you walk into the room. Because Rose is a captainophile. She's only attracted to captains.
Jade holds out her hand and says, "It's a pleasure to meet you."
She takes your hand and she kisses it delicately. You feel the scrape of her vampiric fangs against the back of your hand.
Oh, Jade blushes so hard.
Her lips linger so she can feel the pulse of your hot blood through the veins in your hand. It takes every bit of willpower to finally let go.
Jade's lucky that she's a red fox, because otherwise it would be incredibly obvious that her skin is just alight right now.
So she's blushing like mad.
I mean, wouldn't you be blushing if Big Titty Lady kissed you too?
Goldleaf does every day with Sarah.
Exactly.
Oh, I guess I should ask Cloud.
Game.
Do you let Bonsai get past you? She's like, excuse me.
As long as they let me get by them. I mean, that's
yeah, of course. We're all friends, right? Rose looks past Jade, and her face makes a damn when she sees Bonsai. Bonsai does a little twirl and a bow, and she says, "You miss me?" Rose looks away, not making eye contact. And Bonsai says, "Yes, I'm missing a little bit here and there, but I have a recovery plan in place. His name's Isaac." You guys see, frightened down the hallway, Isaac. And the rest of your NPCs.
No, Isaac could never be in recovery. He'd have to admit it he has a problem first.
Oof, damn, bro. Damn. So real.
Kate snickers a little bit.
So real.
Meow, I have a question. Why didn't the officers get to be the ones that were buried near the captain? Like, I see all these sarcophagi around here, near the captain, but this is just like basic bitches?
This is a great question you're asking. Oh, hello, Rose, by the way. Hi. Rose says, she says,
she's looking good, isn't she, Rose?
She says, "It's me, Yow." And she shakes her hips, and she puts her hands up in the little cat girl meow meow kind of gesture. And Rose says, "Oh no, it's been so long, I had forgotten your shapely beauty."
Just turns around, starts driving into the hole.
And she says, "It's okay. I think that my time entombed might have increased some assets more than others. And I'm not talking about treasure." And she turns and waggles the stump of her tail at everyone.
Well,
everyone's just real quiet, real awkward. Yeah.
Hey, Meow, how are you supposed to solve this riddle?
She looks around the room. She says, "Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I think there was like a staircase or a ladder hidden inside one of the sarcophagi." And Rose says, "Yeah, I looked in one."
No ladder?
No, there's just there actually wasn't anything inside.
What about the other ones?
Listen, after I opened the first one, I got mad. I just started smashing.
Look, she's
the
just
floor.
one girl.
I don't like puzzles, okay?
No, that's actually fair.
Every good
I've heard
pirate
it said
crew
that most problems can be solved with creative application of force.
An away team handles the puzzles. I'm more of like a hang out on the ship and shoot things.
Goldleaf is gonna look into the hole.
And Jade, when you first run into her, magic pings. And then Meow says, "What's very strange is I thought that all of these giant statues were supposed to come to life and try and kill everyone who was robbing the tomb."
I mean, we haven't robbed anything.
I guess so.
Yeah, we're not tomb raiders.
Songbow, as you say that, you do see wedged in the floor right here is a big sparkly gemstone, slightly hidden by the dirt and dust of centuries.
There's rubble everywhere here. You guys should really clean up better.
So, how far does this go down? Go peer into the hole.
Do you have dark vision?
No, I have the light.
Okay. Oh, okay. You have the
I
light.
do. I look over.
It's 40 feet down, and 40 feet below, you see. Oh, actually, you don't need a light source. You see ominous red light glowing, and you see the shattered remains of the floor, which was the ceiling. And you see that there is a T intersection. It is 30 feet by 30 feet and heads in 3 different directions.
Oh, that looks spooky.
Meow says, "Oh yes, those are blood lanterns. They took all of our blood and used it for fuel." When she says that, the other 3 look at her like, "What the fuck?" Well, because the captain loved us so much, it would take our blood to bind him. There are actually 4 fountains of blood. At least there should be. I didn't get to see the final product.
So that's what's
What do
binding
you
him
think
here?
would happen to the blood when it got mixed with all the water?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe they didn't do a fountain then. That makes sense if it was underwater. But there were supposed to be 4 fountains. Yeah, the altars were air, silence, salt, and binding.
So we can get down that hole and it'd be fine, but how do we get back up? Maybe we should find that ladder. Just
Not
in
a bad
case.
idea. If we open these, the statues might come to life. But maybe they only do that if we start taking stuff.
But that's
Rose
if
says,
Or
we.
maybe funds got
taking-
cut.
But that's if we start opening
Songbow.
them.
Meow turns to hear what you're saying, and you see her big tennis ball orbs for eyes see the gem on the floor. Goldleaf, seeing her eyes leave Songbow and stare at the ground, you see the big shiny gem. It looks like a diamond. Rose says, "What are you looking at?"
Ooh, shiny.
See, this is what I mean. This is just a worthless
damn.
hunk of glass right here. They must have run out of
No,
funding.
that's definitely a diamond worth
Nope,
500
it's definitely
gold.
just a worthless hunk of glass.
Oh, if you don't want it, I'll take it.
Cubic zirconia.
Potion
Maybe.
says, "Wait, we need to get to the captain. Such trivialities as treasure are not important. Remember the magic of friendship. We must reunite the crew, then treasure." And Bonsai says, "Yes, I don't want anything to endanger Isaac."
I don't think it's a
Does-
smart idea to take anything at all anyway, considering what we've been through so far down here.
Does this statue look like it's mechanical or looking
At the statue, you realize that it is actually the mummified remains of a giant wearing stone armor.
So this isn't a statue.
Meow says, I knew they would cut corners. It is very expensive to make stone golems.
Yeah, it looks
But to
like
just put a skeleton in stone armor, that's just cheapskate stuff.
yeah.
So we could easily take this guy. Why don't we take the diamond?
You said there were multiple statues.
Oh,
Well, I have
maybe
a
we
question.
should look around.
I have a question. If this thing is supposed to guard against tomb raiders,
Mhm.
but its own occupants are the one who are opening coffins and taking stuff, then would those even activate?
Oh,
Are you tomb
That's a
raiding
great-
against yourself?
Is
that's
it
a
worth
great
testing?
question. Cloudhoof, with your incredible perception, you realize that all of these people walking around, plus the damage that she has caused already, has created a hazard. This floor is very close to collapsing.
Isaac, come here. I need you to look at this.
Isaac says, maybe I could watch from over here. And then Bonsai says, yes, I'll stay here with you. He says, I'm coming! He starts rushing towards the cast. Cloudhoof, do you want to pick him up before he reaches the floor? Okay, all right.
I will...
Target Isaac, give me a grapple.
Okay.
You see Lab Assistant Bubbles looks very jealous of Isaac. He starts like muscle man flexing for Bonsai. Get the attention back on him. Okay, that is a success. You pick him up. As
down
you do,
right here.
Yeah, as you do, the extra weight under your foot, you hear. But it seems fine so far. From now on, anyone moving in the spaces that I'm about to mark, you must make balance checks, or you will collapse the floor.
That apply to a leaf fleshy?
Ooh, great question. Of course not, my sweet boy. There you go.
Oh, dang, that's a bigger area than I expected.
Right?
Let's go check in the tombs. I just saw her.
Do you alert everyone, Cloudhoof, to the situation, or?
Yeah, I think the stuff. Yeah,
Okay.
Guys, the floor here, it's gonna break.
Songbow, without having to roll a recall knowledge, you can confirm this is exactly what's going to happen here. The DC is an 18 balance to avoid causing the cave-in.
All right, how many of us can not be hurt if we fall? I would be fine. Cloudhoof, I think you'd be fine.
Meow says, I always land on my feet.
Yeah, but landing on your feet, if you're falling like 4 stories, it's still bad for your feet.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I have my kite, but that's about it.
Okay.
All right.
So Hoshin says, well, now I realize that solving the puzzle through violence was probably not the best idea.
All right, so I think maybe the first step is, Hoshin, you take 1 step backward, sort of over towards Bubble.
Yes. Okay, is that okay?
That was perfect.
Great.
All right, kind of, could you like throw Isaac on top of that sarcophagus?
Yeah.
Well, do you have a way to get reach 10?
No, I don't. I wish I did.
Okay.
I don't
All
have.
right.
It's not
Not
one
yet?
of the. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I mean,
Sure, it's an advanced morph, but
you could toss him over there. I thought it might be a Minotaur thing too.
no, nothing I got right now. Maybe a feat later on I can get. But...
All right, you toss Isaac over there.
All right, Rose, I think maybe just go to the steps. You'll maybe have to have Goldleaf get out of the way first.
Well, don't any of you have rope?
I have rope
I mean,
in
I don't
my
know.
pack.
Well, shouldn't we just tie off the rope on that pillar and climb down? Is this pillar okay?
I mean, it's right near the edge. It might be okay.
Why don't we get out of the floor first?
Okay.
What's up? Oh, you want to clear the floor first? Okay.
Yeah. Let's get us all out of the.
But yeah, maybe
right.
maybe Goldleaf should go ahead and tie a rope to each pillar, and then tie one of those ropes to like you, and then one of the ropes to Jade.
Meow says, "Don't worry, I have cat-like reflexes." You have seen her moving. She does not have cat-like reflexes anymore.
She did in life.
She is not going. She has a plus. She has a -2 to acrobatics.
Mm.
She would fail on a nat 20. No, wait. She would pass on a nat 20. She would pass on it.
But yeah,
That's the only way
Goldleaf, go ahead and tie a rope around that pillar, and then maybe tie that rope to Meow, and then maybe tie a rope around the other pillar and tie it to the captain, and then we can just collapse the floor.
All right. Tying a rope. What skill would that be?
Oh, I guess Goldleaf. Sorry, you would have also heard the floor starting to break. It was a DC 20. That's why Cloudhoof heard it. But you would have, you would have also heard the floor starting to collapse, or not collapse.
For the first time in a while, you hear Cloud of exhale, as he switches his stance to being able to not have fall damage and get extra leap distance and everything.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Make himself a little lighter on his feet.
All right. So Meow says, "So should I leave or stay?"
We're gonna tie a rope around you.
She blushes as she looks at Cloudleaf. Sorry. It started and it can't stop, bro. Goldleaf. It looks at Goldleaf.
Why don't I pick up Meow and toss her over to Isaac?
Isaac says, "That's okay."
Maybe Isaac, you should go back in the hallway, like behind Pete and Pete.
Yeah, Bonsai says, "Yes, you and I will guard the rear together."
Oh no, we need you there to catch me out, Bonsai, just in case.
Oh, sorry, I don't have any muscles. But Bubbles can. He's so strong. And she squeezes his muscles, and you see Bubbles and he gets into position.
Wait, what did Bubbles say again?
He said,
Okay,
which
cool.
is yeah. All right.
Give this monkey.
You toss me out. He catches her. He makes a face. It is the face of a gorilla who's trying politely not to throw up everywhere. As she is deposited on the ground, you hear a sort of tearing sound, and you realize that one of her butt cheeks is now stuck to Bubbles' hand. He looks around in a panic, and he scrapes it against the lid of the coffin.
All right. Now the only person we have left to get off of the floor is the captain.
But you have your kite, right?
I have my kite.
Do you have training in acrobatics?
Yeah.
You do? Okay. Yeah, so you could do acrobatics if you wanted to try to get out of the area.
I'll do that.
Okay. It's a DC 18 acrobatics. You only collapse the floor on a critical fail.
I still think maybe you should tie a rope to her first, just in case the floor collapses.
How much rope you working with there, bro?
I mean, I've got one, which I'm assuming is 50 feet, and I know Goldleaf had one too.
Yep. All right, so you do 10 feet around, and then... Yeah? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
All right, go ahead and try moving, Captain.
All right, I have my kite ready in case I need it.
So I have a horrible idea when people are in a safe position.
All right, you don't feel safe moving with that roll. Like, you don't collapse it, but you feel like if you did move, you would cause the floor to collapse.
I don't think I should take any steps. I feel like the floor is cracking.
Maybe we should look for that ladder, just in case.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. I
Uh,
hope it's not in one of these two that's gonna fall.
that's true. I will attempt to push the lid of this one in this direction, to the north.
Okay.
East.
Smart.
All right. So then what I will need from you is an athletics check. If you fail, if you critically fail this athletics check, you will dump the lid onto the sensitive floor and cave it in.
Nice. All right. Yeet. Reroll that with the hero point.
Okay, that's good.
No, it's not much better. Well, actually, luck is on my
Hey.
side.
All right. With the secret bonus, you do push the lid off. The inside is empty.
Yeah, that one doesn't have anything.
Oh, did I say empty? I meant full of treasure.
Oh no, is that
It would be adventurous to take some treasure.
Yeah.
Goldleaf does like adventure. Goldleaf seeks
Yes, you
adventure.
again, Goldleaf. What is it?
It's nothing. It's nothing.
We cannot be serious right now. The floor is about to cave in and you want treasure?
I'm sorry, Captain.
Oh, sorry. It's just that stuff right there. It's just full of gems, jewelry. Oh, is that a diamond ring worth 1,000 gold?
Captain safety. Captain safety. Let me go check the other coffin. I'll get to this one.
Okay.
Oh, there's more up on the landing past the stairs too. I saw them earlier.
All
So what
right.
happens if this floor collapses? Do we know?
You just fall, probably.
Go to the next floor.
Which is where your
No,
NPCs want to go anyways.
Yeah, but
You
we're
have a
not
rope
sure
tied
how to-
around you, right?
We have what?
Captain has a rope tied around. Is that what that little symbol means?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Could somebody tie another rope to Songbow?
Oh, I can
A
just
songbow can
choose
float.
to not take fall damage.
Jake takes
I'm
some
not worried
steps.
about you falling damage. I don't want you down there with it, because I have a plan. If this big guy's going to wake up, we can at least give him a proper waking.
Mm.
You guys are tied up. I could jump and try to push him into the ground.
Oh, that'd be hype.
Nice, yeah.
Like,
Let
get
him
behind the,
fall
get
and take
behind
that
the
40
statue
damage.
and push him onto the thing. That's pretty slick.
Yep. Let him take some fall damage. He's in that big stone armor.
Oh, he's a skeleton too. He don't like bludgeoning damage.
Give him a nice 40-foot drop. And if these
All right,
two
you
are
guys
tied
tell me,
up,
what
then
are you up to?
Would be same check for this lid too.
Yep. DC
Alright.
20 athletics or force open, I guess. Oh, do you have a crowbar?
I do not have a crowbar.
Oh, yeah. It's
Ooh,
sorry.
if I change into an object, do I take the weight of that object?
Oof, I would assume so. The weight and density, yeah.
So can I just like change into a paper bag?
I guess, yeah.
Why don't you just change into a crowbar and then Goldleaf can go pick you
Well,
up?
'cause I want to clatter to the ground.
Okay.
well, wouldn't that be light enough though? That wouldn't trigger anything? A crowbar?
Yeah, I think
probably not.
Crowbar's pretty light, yeah. Okay.
Hear me out. He transforms into a paper plane, and as it's sailing towards the floor, it just goes down the hole.
So Rose says, "Is this your first time doing dungeon stuff, or?"
No, we unleashed a shadow demon thing at the last one we went to, but don't worry, we fixed it.
Okay. She looks over at Hoshin. Hoshin gives her a meaningful look, like she's and she nods.
Yeah, I can crawl. So yeah, I transform into like
I mean, he's laying
See the
hands on you.
paper.
You could. Okay. All right.
If he's here, yeah, I'll turn into a crowbar.
Okay.
Be like, catch me!
All right. You have a crowbar now.
Nice.
Okay.
I go back and attempt again.
All right. Sadly, shifting tokens broke in one of the most recent updates.
With the power of Songbow.
When you have the right tool, you know what I'm saying? When you have the right tool. Oh baby, it's just full of treasure. It's full of treasure.
It reflects so nicely off of my gold skin.
Alright.
Yeah.
All this junk.
I'm gonna use my jump to jump onto this thing.
Mhm.
And then scurry to the back, wedge my way back there.
Okay. Since you're in light boy form, I will not ask for an acrobatics check from you.
I get plus 5 feet just for being in that form. So
Nice.
So you want me to like trigger this thing?
oh no, I'm gonna trigger it.
Oh, look at all those gems that are in there. Oh,
So
pretty
I'm gonna actually
tempting.
push back from the wall, like you were saying, and push him into.
All right, give me an athletics check. The DC is going to be 20.
Okay.
Because you have the leverage from the wall to push against your big boy.
Oh, that was so close to
All right.
You're a point. This is worth it. This is worth the aesthetic. Yeah.
Oh my god! All right. So he tips over. Let's see. I'll X this out. I'll make him appear. You push him forward. He slams into the floor, prone. The floor collapses in the area that you see. Jade, how short is your tether of rope that they gave you?
Looks like about 10
looks
feet.
like 10 feet.
Okay. So you're going to be dangling 10 feet, and this thing's going to drop down below. All right. And
Cool.
then let's see what we could do here. Fill. Fill type solid. There we go. Fill opacity. All right, cool. So big fucking pit opens up. The sarcophagus full of loot falls down. The sarcophagus falls down.
My treasure.
You're dangling. He takes half of 40, so 20 points of damage, and he has no way to get back up to you. So it's just down there now.
Captain,
I guess it would just be staring up at you because it can't do anything. Yeah.
I mean, like, I guess I'll just start shooting it with elemental blasts. Like,
all right, fair enough. It has no ranged attacks, so you would eventually destroy it. When it dies, it explodes.
Awesome.
Yep. And that's that.
Now we can go down.
all right, I change back into a crowbar. Let's keep looking.
Oh yeah, did we ever look at this coffin? Does this one have a ladder?
Okay, you can open it up.
Yep.
All right. DC 20, get that crowbar ready.
Jump. There we go.
Power of Songbow.
God damn. All right.
Teamwork.
When you open it, you hear the Zelda sound effect, the do 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 do. And there is no bottom, and there is a ladder that leads down.
Oh,
And
so
you hear Rose say, "That's fucking bullshit."
you had
it's
a 50-50
right next-
chance.
What? No. Look around. There's a lot more than 2.
Well, no, like you checked this one. Like you could have also checked this one as well when you came into the room.
I was
so you had a
tired
50?
from checking the first one.
Oh, I mean, I was
Wait,
trying to
you
give
were
you. I was
tired,
trying to
but
give
then
you the
you
benefit
chose
of the
to
doubt.
rip off a stone column?
I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, girl.
She said I was tired of puzzles.
Oh, that's fair.
All right. Well, we found a way down and
I'm
up.
still hanging here.
Oh shit, Captain!
Do you reel her back up?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry about that, Captain.
Thank you.
All right. I mean, I guess who wants the honor of going first?
Oh, Rose says I'll go first,
Great.
and then
Oh,
and then
if the
Bonsai says,
captain's
"Of course
crazy-
you would. No one loved the captain more than you." And she looks over, and she says, "Yeah, you're fucking right."
If the captain's crazy, what do you plan on doing?
Oh, he won't be crazy.
You sure?
Yeah, but like hypothetically.
He's too powerful to be driven crazy by something like, I don't know how long, centuries of imprisonment and
Millennia,
torture?
probably.
Oof, that is a long time.
Yeah, and he probably had it the worst. They probably cooked up something special for him down there.
Mm.
Also, the isolation.
I was really a mess when I woke up, but I drank the blood of several centipedes. I feel a lot better.
Spicy.
It doesn't sound very pleasant.
Hoshin says, "Wait, why would you drink their blood and not the air in their lungs?" And she says, I don't know. It seems like the right thing to do. Like blood is the right thing to do.
For no particular reason. I'd like to roll a sense of motive on her.
Okay.
I can't imagine drinking bug juice to be good for a vampire when there's a whole bunch of fleshies now walking to the room.
Okay. You do feel that she is telling the truth, that she did drink the centipede blood, but it is strange that she is a blood-sucking vampire and the others are air
Breath stealers.
vampires.
Mm-hmm.
She sees your hollow eye staring at her. She says, "Oh, I've always been a vampire."
Oh, that makes sense. Nothing to lose then.
I do apologize for staring. The comment you made about drinking the blood juice, it did make me a tad concerned
Oh,
that
yes.
your
Yeah, I think.
thirst is in control.
Oh. Her eyes flick to Jade, and she says, "I'm managing."
Okay.
I think Jade is going to be perceptive enough, hopefully, to have caught that stare, and then gets a sense of unease.
Yeah. You suddenly feel like a Capri Sun.
But like a sexy side dish Capri Sun, right?
Like a Capri Sun that's been squeezed in the middle, so it's got like an hourglass figure. You know what I'm saying?
Hot.
Nice.
All right. She says, "All right, I'm heading down."
All right, last one down. Goldleaf jumps.
Okay. Hoshin says, "Why didn't we just use the ladder?
I don't take fall damage.
Why would she use the rope? Why didn't she just climb down with her spider climb?"
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
I'll pick up. I'll put an arm around Isaac and Bubbles and grab on my back and then hop down.
Okay. Okay. Isaac's like, "But what about the ladder?" Okay. Yes. Head down.
Jade whips open her kite, kind of like how Aang does in Avatar, and just
Yeah.
starts to float down.
Oh, that movie with all the blue guys? That was a great movie.
Wrong Avatar.
I know. I'm just being a shit. I'm sorry. That's how you know I'm
You
finally
shit.
recovering from the flu. All right.
Looking forward to the next one in December.
Where's Floof?
That's a great question.
I was like, I look at the NPCs moving around. I was like, wait, where is she?
She's like, "I've been here the whole time."
Oh, you're
Why is it so bright down here? Oh yeah, sorry.
But you haven't been sleeping in Cloudhost, Maine this whole time?
My ladder icon broke. I don't know what happened. So, but the ladder would be right here, just so you guys know.
I don't know if this is supposed to take me to somewhere else. I'm still at the old screen.
Oh, my bad. There we go. Yeah, so the people who took the ladder would be showing up here. Jade, you'd be over here. Well, you did your kite, right? So you're, yeah.
Yeah.
But in order to avoid being sued, you were talking about Animist, the last Sky.
The last Elementals.
Yeah.
Sky Shaper.
Sky Shaper, thank you. No one can ever doubt the skill that Paizo had to bring to the table. They could have invented Pal World with that skill. So. All right. You see two more giant skeletons wearing stone armor.
Oh, I guess we should have kept track of like information on this thing, huh? While we observed it. Like how many hit points it has seemed to have. How many elemental blast did it take to kill it?
It was not bloodied by the fall.
Okay.
But you estimate that it had between 50 and 80 hit points.
Okay.
Not too bad.
Okay. You see the blood fires burning. They smell very like metallic, like this smoke that they're giving off. Probably bad for you. You also see doors up here. Double doors that lead towards the top of your monitor, a compass direction.
Oh, great. GM Crash, why are the blood fires called blood fires?
Oh, because they are fueled by blood.
Shit, that's crazy.
Yep. And you believe with your magic sense that they are magical.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Magic.
The door to the north bears a bas relief. It shows the day that these pirates were finally laid low and the breathless brotherhood was tricked, defeated, captured. You scan the mural, and true to her word, you do see Meow on there, and she was fine AF. It is truly a travesty what has happened.
Single sap rolls down Goldie's eye socket.
Looks like there's two more of those giants.
And you see the ship, the titular ship of the Cursed King. And it is pretty dope to behold. It has sort of a like an Asian Viking like mashup, but it's made out of like sea serpent bones.
I mean, that's pretty cool, I guess.
And it's kind of like thrashing. It's like in a pose of thrashing, like, you don't got enough badges to control me. And, you know, it's like chains are being thrown over it and stuff.
Okay, that's pretty badass.
Yeah.
Only we could find that ship.
I mean, they said they buried it with them, right? So it's got to be here somewhere.
So do these
True.
doors have like handles on them?
Oh, yeah. As you approach, you see that they're obviously doors, but you don't see a means to open them. It's more an art object than actual doors, but a telltale seam down the center indicates that they are in fact doors, and looking at them, you see that they are in sliding tracks, so they actually would go into the walls to open.
Oh, I think these things slide open. Can someone give me a hand with these?
Ocean
Not me.
and Rose rush to help you. Oh, they see the captain's head in there too. Rose accidentally puts her hand on top of Jade's hand as they go to touch the door.
I
Jade
get knocked to the
shivers.
side.
Yeah. Donk.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are gonna try to open the door?
Yeah.
All right.
Heave-ho.
As you lay hands on the door, the statues animate.
Hopers.
What? Who could have foreseen?
So this game I'm playing, I don't want to give a spoiler, but there was a side quest where you went to a really scary place and you climb a really scary hill, and you end up in what is obviously the most Dark Souls boss arena of all time. Like, nothing in the game has looked this fucking good, right? And you're like, oh shit, right? And then you go to do a thing and you're very confident that this is going to spawn a boss fight in the coolest boss arena of all time. And then there's just some ghosts and they make fun of you. And then they're like, what did you think?
Yep,
Did you think there was going to be a dope ass boss fight?
Absolutely, I did.
You're like, kinda, yeah. And they're like, what a fucking idiot. And that's the encounter.
Nice.
Anyways, that's not how it is here. There's a real boss here. All right.
I was scouting, so I guess F+1 to everyone's.
Ooh, okay. Let's see. Would that help anyone? It would. Isaac now has a 27. All right. That was the only tiebreaker I think that we needed. All right. Everyone else is good. All right. Let me grab. All right. Gold Leaf. You're up first. Oh, also notice that when we go into combat, it doesn't lock your guys' movement anymore. At least I don't think it does.
Oh, actually, it's my turn, so that didn't.
Yeah, I can't really test, but hey, everyone else could try to move, even though it's not there. Oh, yeah. I actually did manage to fix one thing. Okay.
One thing at a time.
What do you got for us, Gold Leaf?
Does anyone else hear boss music?
You guys didn't even get a chance to open the door.
I just look at Rose and Jade and host and be like, does anyone else hear boss music? Let's play something a little bit happier. I'm gonna spend a... Yeah. We're gonna spend focus points for courageous, or for lingering. Standard DC is 19, I think, for our level. Or was it 18?
I think it's 18. Baseline 19. You're right. 19.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Did
that matter?
Not really. Well,
I'll just roll it,
right?
And
we'll see it.
Okay. Okay, yeah, it's a success. Okay.
Okay, that's still fine.
Which one are you doing?
This is rally, so this is gonna last 3 rounds for all my allies.
All right. I think this effect, when I make it happen, I think it's only gonna be
an unlimited duration, probably.
Nah, it's gonna be 1 round.
Oh. Shit.
I'll have to keep opening it. Trying to figure out where the player-friendly ones. Let's see. What's the symbol for players? Player friendly, the white knight. Okay. And then this is the muscles. There we go. All right. Boom. That's a lot of buffs, bro. Everybody should have a 12-man party.
It was rally, not courageous.
You son of a bitch.
All right.
All right, hold on. Now I have to do the whole thing over again. All right. Let's see. turn him off. Oh, that didn't work. Damn, Lex, killing me. All right, we gotta turn all the buffs off. Weird reason to ban a class. Why did you ban Bard? I feel like that's the weirdest one to ban in all of Pathfinder 2e. I had my reasons.
This one player, Lex, he's a little shit.
He kept using his class abilities. Ugh. All right. Like the 5e DM who banned rogues because he didn't like sneak attack. Love that guy. All right. Gold leaf. What else you got?
All right, that's one action. Second action. Gonna move just a little bit more into the room so I can see some stuff, and then last one is gonna be casting shield on myself, and that's it.
Okay. Play passes to Rose. All right, Rose didn't have her weapon out because she was getting ready to open a door. All right, so she will draw her flintlock pistol. And then she will move to here. And she will target that guy. And then she will shoot that guy. She will critically shoot that guy. Ooh, low damage, 25. All right. And then she will reload. Yeah. And I guess that's her turn. She'll do a running reload. Back to here. Okay, Cloudhoof, to you.
All right, so we're running to escape, or are we fighting these things?
Yeah, I think we'll probably have to fight them.
I don't know if anyone's tried the door yet. Probably could have, actually.
So shifting charge. And he's a tail strike, so it'll be a bludgeoning damage, because these are skeletons. This is...
Oh. Where is it? Okay, so yeah, you swung on him. You do miss. The stone armor deflects the attack.
And I guess I'll do a second attack at Matt. That'll be my...
Okay.
That's you. Missed by 5 again.
All right. But hey, you got their attention. Play passes to Jade.
All right, Jade's gonna scoot over here. Okay, cool. Oh, that might be a little bit further away than I wanted. Nah, we're good. I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna try to needle dart them and see what happens.
Okay. That's gonna hit. All right, 10 points of damage. However, they seem to resist some of that piercing damage.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that do be me.
All right. Play passes to. Oh, Oh, you might be wondering, don't guns do piercing damage? Wouldn't they have resisted the bullets? Well,
they got
most
that
guns
special ability.
have concussive,
Yeah.
which means they can do bludgeoning or piercing, whichever is better. Pretty cool. All right, play passes to Isaac. Isaac says, I have been beat up enough this adventure. But he can't help himself. He is going to remove all these debuffs and I guess throw some potions. That seems right. I can't get him ungrappled. The guy's all messed up. All right, there we go. All right, doesn't have soothe anymore. And there, okay. It's upside down. All right. Let's
I
see.
think his go-to is usually versatile vial. Chuck.
Yeah, he's gonna go here. He's gonna versatile vial. Let's see. Oh no, I have to hit a bunch of buttons. Ah. All right. Fire. Versatile vial. Yep, I'm trying, and then we're gonna strike with it. Boy. All right, I'll reroll, even though we couldn't play War Tales. It's okay. It's okay.
Totally Wes's fault.
Oh, he misses again. He says, I'm gonna go check on the door. And he heads over this way. All right. He says to Rose, which one of these was you? And she points to one that looks exactly like her. And he says, all right. Strong, skeletal, giant, breathtaker is up. Let's see. It is going to... you engaged in melee. All of its moves are AoE moves. Damn. All right. Poop. Okay. All right. In that case, it's gonna try and grab you, so it could eat you. Here we go. It's gonna do a grapple. Grapple. Yep. Oh wow! If it wasn't for rallying anthem, you would have been restrained. Damn. All right. Grabs hold of you, and then it's gonna try and sink those fangs in. Wait, hold on. Grab target. All right. This requires an athletics check against the victim's fortitude if the victim is grabbed, and is automatic if for any of the other conditions. See, if it was restrained, it wouldn't have to do a second check. Damn, bro. Okay, so, all right. What is your fortitude?
Looking at...
Looks like it's 24. Wait, no, 22.
Oh, 22. Oh, because all the okay. All right. Then it has succeeded. It begins to pull the air from you. Wait. You floated down, but then you switched back to your other form, right?
Right.
Wow. Okay. In that case, I'll just have to bite you. That's so much less interesting. All right, here we go. All right, so he bites you. There we go. Actually, no, because that bite would have been at map, so that would have missed. All right, it's got one action left. It's got you grabbed. You missed with the bite. I guess I'll go map -8 bite. Here we go. Oh no, he missed like crazy. All right, but you are grabbed. All right, Bonsai is up. Let's see. She sees that Cloud Hoof's off doing that. All right, she's gonna move twice. Get next to you. target, and then she will use her bastard sword. Let's see. Okay. Come on, bastard sword. You could do it. Roll. That's gonna be a critical hit. All right, damage. All right, 22 points of damage. And then play passes to Songbow.
All right, I'm going to hit him with a 2-action elemental blast.
That's gonna be a hit. All right, 7 points of damage.
All right, and since it's a 2-action one, I get to move a little bit. So I'll move right here. And then for my other action, I'm also going to move. Yeah. All right, there.
All right. Let's see. Hoshin, Drifter of the Eastern Stars. He is going to move here. And then he will move to here. And then he will target this dude. And then he will attack. Oof. All right. He has a name. That's the worst thing you could ever have. You are moved 10 feet in a random direction. This will trigger a movement-based reactions. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so that away. Which this guy does not have an opportunity attack. So I guess he's good. All right. Play passes to Meow. All right. She is going to move here, and then she knows that you like performing, so she is going to spend her last action, because she only gets 2, helping you with your next performance. Backup dancer. All right. This gloomy skeletal breathtaker is up. Let's see. All right. It's going to... It really wants to go against the living, you know what I'm saying? It really wants to fight the living. Yeah, it's going to move past Ocean and try to get to some living targets. Let's see. What is your speed, big boy? 30. All right. That's good. As he moves past Hoshin, Hoshin's going to target it. If Hoshin gets a critical hit, it will not be able to move any further. It does not get critical hit. Here's some damage. Right. Now that it's in a better place for ass kicking, it is going to use a broad swipe. You make 2 strikes with its glaive against 2 adjacent foes, both of whom are within its reach. It has a reach of 15 feet. So it's going to go after Jade and Goldleaf. What's up?
Oh, no. I was like, oh, shit. 15 feet.
Yeah. So let's see. Both attacks count towards the total, but they... Okay, so it doesn't roll 1 attack for both. Each of you gets your own full map attack. All right. This one is for Captain Jade. That's going to be a miss. And then I don't know why you have cover 4, but he still would have missed. Gold leaf definitely not giving you cover 4. And then he's gonna swing on gold leaf. Here we go.
Gold leaf is a big, strong leaf person.
Oh,
How dare you say he wouldn't give me
that
cover?
is news to me.
Thank you, Captain.
Gold leaf. The only reason he missed is because of your shield spell. Nice.
my anthem.
All right. Oh, well, yeah. We missed by 2, so I feel like one or the other, right? No, you needed both.
No,
you needed
yeah.
both. Okay, yeah.
Because
All
they're
right.
both given +1.
Top of the round, gold leaf. You're up.
Aha. Emboldened by my captain's words. I don't know if they actually said it or not, but either case, I throw a rock at its face. Telegenic projectile. Bludgeoning. El bonk.
All right, it's gonna hit.
Pittance of damage. Jesus.
All right. Somehow, it doesn't resist that damage, so it does take full damage from bludgeoning. Not double damage from bludgeoning or any extra damage, but it does take damage from bludgeoning. All right.
Okay.
Anything else from gold leaf?
I am just going to cast a shield to keep that up, and that will be
Okay.
it.
All right. Play passes to Rose. Rose will reload and shoot against that one right there. It is pretty tall. You guys are all pretty short, so I won't give it any soft cover. Here we go. First shot. That's another critical hit. All right, 26 damage. And then she'll reload, take another shot.
Captain, she's a pretty good shot. Can we keep her?
That's another critical hit. This time for 51 damage.
Jesus.
Guns, bro. Guns.
Can we keep her?
Guns do nothing, or they kill you in one hit. That's pretty much how guns work.
Yeah, I've pretty much found that with Walter. Feast or famine.
All right. It dies. As it dies, it has an explosive death. But despite its large size, it is only adjacent square. All right. Play passes to Cloudhoof.
All right. We'll target our friend here. See how strong he really is. With a strike. I cannot hit for the life of me tonight. All right. We'll try again.
That'll hit.
Hey.
Give me some damage.
Look, every little bit counts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's at least bludgeoning. It's at least bludgeoning. All right, you have one more action. You are grabbed, which was giving you a -2 to your attacks.
Oh, well, that does. So I guess I'll try to break out from grab.
Okay.
Is that at Matt as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, be at triple map, right? It'll be the third
Right.
tier map.
So I think escaping has the attack tag on it.
Correct. Yep. So you target him, hit escape on the second one over, see what happens. Oof. All right, you were unable to get free from its grasp. Play passes to Jade.
Alright, we gotta do a scoot so we can see what's going on. So, we'll come right over here by Bubbles. And then we are going to
Bubbles does look pretty heavy metal with his butcher's lines drawn all over him with wax pencil.
Bubbles always looks heavy metal. I don't know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
that's true. That's true. That's true.
Jade's gonna cast spiritual armament. So, spiritual armament does say that the damage would be spirit damage instead if it would be more detrimental to the creature. Would spirit damage be more detrimental to the creature?
Oh, spirit is usually very effective against undead. You've learned so far. Are you doing a recall knowledge? You're moving up and then using it? Okay.
So I moved and then I'm casting spiritual armament. So essentially I just get to throw my hairpins at him. But depending on what he...
Oh, if it would be more detrimental,
Yeah.
the GM, determined by the GM. Okay. Of your options of bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and spirit, bludgeoning and spirit would be the same. The other two suck. So.
Okay, so spirit then.
All right, sounds good. Oof.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
All right. All right, that's gonna hit. Give me some damage. Okay, 9 damage. It takes all of it. All right, play passes to Isaac. Isaac's gonna pass turn. Well, would he pass turn?
Isaac, I know, would be almost dead already.
Yeah, all right, he'll move in. How many buttons I have to click? All right. It's going to draw his versatile vial, throw his versatile vial, draw a versatile vial. Damn, bro. It has potential. I don't think so. Then he'll throw again. All right. I did my due diligence. All right,
Does he get to do splash damage on just the miss?
I think critical miss is just nothing.
Oh, I thought one of them was just a regular miss.
Yeah, I think on regular misses you can still do splash.
Yeah, regular miss you would do splash, but critical miss is like he forgot to activate the the chemicals or whatever. Just splashed them with like grape jelly. All right, let's see. All right, this thing is just going to. It will. Yeah, it will try and bite Cloudhoof again. Neither of you has a breath, so it's kind of whatevs. But here we go. All right, it tears down into your cotton candy flesh. That's my own headcanon. 14 points of damage. And then it releases its grip on you. I guess it can't, because it would have to like spend an action to readjust its grip on its weapon. So I guess it's just going to keep going ham on you. It will bite again. Right. And then I think you have to re-grapple every round to maintain, or do you just have to invest an action to?
So it'd be for 14 twice. Ouch.
Looks like it. Yeah, 14 twice.
I can never remember the rule.
Yeah. The grab condition. To keep the target grabbed, the grappler must use the grapple action again on their turn. This action is required to sustain the hold. Does not require a new check. Okay. So third action, it will just keep you grappled. All right. Play passes to Bonsai Breathtaker. She says to the skeleton, "Hands off. That meat's already spoken for." And then she winks an eyelight at you, Cloudhoof. She will attack. Oh, it's gonna miss. She will attack again. All right. And then with her third action, she will do an aid action to aid Cloudhoof in violence against the strong skeletal giant breathtaker, (1). Assuming it didn't just die from that 7 damage. It did not, because of its resistances. Okay. Songbow, to you.
It's on its last leg.
All right, I'm gonna double shoot him.
That is going to hit. Give you some damage. 7 points. Is that going to be enough? Nope. It is apparently resistant to electricity.
Yeah, my other 2 aren't good against him either.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
I get to move 10 feet as part of it, so I'll move to right here. And then, yeah, I'll just hit him with another 1 action.
All right. Any movement at all, even if force, will break a grapple. That's good to know.
That one's going to be a miss.
Okay. All right. Play passes to Hoshin, Drifter of the Eastern Stars. He feels like you guys have it well in hand. There's no way you can cross this whole room and kill steal from Bonsai. You know what I mean? There's not enough room, honestly, with the wall. He'll pass. Meow. All right, pass. Goldleaf.
Okay. La-ba-da-da-da-da-da. I cast rock. Yeah. What just popped up? Oh. Did it twice. Ah. Fuck. Lag.
Oh, I can delete chat. That might help. We'll wait till after this attack, though. I felt like this fight was a lot harder when I designed it for the 5 of you, but that's 17. 17 is not going to hit. I'm going to delete chat.
How many points do I got? Oh. There we go. Yeah, fuck it. We'll roll it again. Oh, and they cleared the thing. Whatever, I'll just mark it off. There we go.
All right, it's going to be a hit. Give me some damage.
Oh, bonk.
Oh, okay. How do you finish this skeleton off as it explodes, showering Bonsai and Cloudhoof with its piercing bones?
As traditional with this telekinetic projectile, he lets out a whistle. One of the rocks floats into the air and rockets over and punches a hole right through its head.
Oh, shit. All right. Bonsai and Cloudhoof, go ahead and give me those reflex saves. This bitch cannot pass a saving throw. Cloudhoof, you there?
Sorry, I apologize.
Can you give me a Saving throw.
basic reflex. Huh.
Ooh, close. All right, here's some damage for you.
Rally would
And
still be
Bonza.
up, so it'd be a +1. Looks like it took off the effect,
all right.
but it looks
Yeah, because the duration is only 1 round. Okay. All right, then you take half the damage, Cloudhoof.
Oh,
Bonza
awesome.
will take full. All right. And with that, we will end the combat.
Skelly bits.
Okay. What now?
I guess look and see if these guys have any gear on them. It's usable. And were they use any weapons aside from just their hands and biting?
Oh yes, they have these giant-sized glaives.
I can actually use those. Not that I use
Alright.
weapons, but
Let's see.
Are we able
Trying
to
to
harvest?
Trying to remember
giant
how you make it count as a giant weapon. Is it oversized? I can't remember what the tag is for it. Let's see.
I think we just go to size of the weapon. It has the size categories.
Does it? Oh, there it is. Size large. Okay, it's already size correct. What am I thinking? That they wouldn't have it set up properly? I'm such a fucking idiot. Oh my god. Yeah.
Dare question the great creators, Paizo?
No, the Foundry VTT nerds that play Pathfinder, they would never have made such an egregious mistake. You could also take their stone half blade if you want. But that shit's heavy.
Yeah, no, I think that's.
It's a bulk 6.
Yeah, and I don't use armor, so
Okay.
that would not work.
All right. As it is, I think the large glaives are pretty big. But 7 foot is incorrect. It would be 14 feet because they're large sized.
Damn.
All right. Yeah. Oh, I think oh no, I didn't delete the other one. He's just a splotch on the ground. That's why I can't find his glaive. There you go.
Oh, so I know that you just said that you probably did this battle for 5 people. Probably didn't take into account an NPC just murking one of them in like a round.
Well, this particular group, I think I expect you guys to ally with NPCs, even though a more pragmatic party would be like, so if these guys betray us, we're fucked because we keep fighting more and more and more of them. And if they're on a team and then we go to and they pick the right time to kill us, we're hosed. But such is the risk reward and the magic of friendship. So you get a lot of easy encounters, but then if they betray you, it's always just the worst situation. So, all right. What now?
Well, I guess we go check out that door.
Yeah. Okay.
Bonsai,
As you approach, yeah, Bonsai just sort of stares down at the skeleton, and then she's staring at the giant skeleton's remains. She's kind of staring at her own skeletal body. She does, in that moment, seem kind of haunted by her condition.
Can I do a call knowledge about skeletons?
Yeah, sure.
Where's recall knowledge now? There you go.
Does Isaac have any feat support for treat wounds? Like the thing that reduces cooldowns or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has the. Let's see.
Was it like continuing
One thing is on
recovery or something?
Battle medicine.
You do
or
not
whatever.
recall anything more about skeletons other than they are a type of undead, unfortunately, with that check.
Gotcha.
Let's see. He
You
has
think that maybe you have one? No.
he has treat condition and continual recovery. That's the big one is continual
Yeah.
recovery.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably want to patch up Cloud
Man,
Hoof before we go forward.
burned his level 3 general feat for that. Just letting you know. Burned his level 3. Man. Go for him. Okay. And he has healing bombs. Dang. Has he ever used a healing bomb on you guys?
Don't think so.
Oh, okay.
We're seeing a peek behind the curtain.
He's saving it for a special occasion. All right. He is going to if you guys want to spend some time, keep in mind that you're going to have to keep these bones from gathering. Now there's 3 giants worth of bones down here that you're going to have to keep separated.
Oh shit, they're moving. Oh damn.
Yeah. Unless you unless we get that glutinous rice. Pete and Pete says, "You want that glutinous rice?
Oh,
1 bag left. I thought we'd save it for the big boss man. I mean, we would.
For a desperate
just
situation.
in case he was crazy. Yeah.
All the undead pirates look at you like, excuse me?
For a desperate situation. So this door.
Oh, okay. As you look at the door, you see that there are TN symbols, but they are not arranged in a normal way to read. It's like the symbols are embellishments of sails, banners, capes, written onto the sides of ships, things like that. And when Rose sees that, she says, "Oh, fucking puzzle."
I think that means you're up, Songbo.
Meow, you know anything about this one?
Meow says, "No, but don't I look beautiful?" She points to the shapely cat woman.
You
See,
do?
That's me right there. I have my abacus. I would use it to count down how much life our enemies had. Oh, if I still had my abacus.
That's not how abacuses work. I don't.
This was a magical one. I could aim it at any creature, and it would quantify how much life force they had left. To the exact number. Then I could perform my mathematics lore and lower the number.
But you killed people with math?
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the coolest thing I've ever heard.
Oh man, she just starts wiggling uncontrollably. She says, "Oh, thank you. It's very nice. Some people would call me a nerd."
You are a nerd. Me too. There's something wrong with that. Now let's
Wait,
put our
in
nerd
all the
brains
time
together.
I have been gone, is being a nerd cool now?
No. But
Oh.
well, I mean, I guess it's kind of cool to turn at this.
I think depending on the people you ask, it will be either cool or uncool. I think
Rose
it's
says
definitely.
it's fucking uncool.
I think it's gotten better in the recent years.
Like being a
Nah.
nerd got me kidnapped and imprisoned for 8 years. I don't think it's the
Yeah, that
greatest
doesn't sound
thing.
cool.
But anyway, let's put our nerd heads together and let's solve this door.
All right, you get the sense that all of the words that you need are there. They're just out of order.
Oh, it's like one of those sliding puzzles.
Yeah, do you want to actually solve it, or do you want me to just say that you solved it?
Oh, but do you have like a handout for it?
Well, hold on. Oh, sorry. Trying to find it in my notes. Okay, here it is. Okay, you get the words. Here they are in the scrambled order. You're never gonna figure this puzzle out. Rose says, "Did you solve it yet?" Are you the kind of puzzle solver that works better under pressure and you feel the muzzle of her gun pressed against the back of your head?
That's very helpful, Rose. Thank you.
She pulls back the hammer.
I would like to aid Songbo.
Oh, can I aid her? I was like, damn, bro.
I'll aid her with aid him with a one for all.
All right. I guess the question is, do you want to try to solve it meta, or do you want to solve it with?
They really didn't like your captain. It says here that the cursed king sailed upon a sea of blood. Like, that's not good.
I mean, Rose said, I don't know. I think it's kind of cool.
There's that one word, I think. What's that word?
The cursed king sailed upon a sea of innocent blood. Okay. Rose says, yeah, we killed a lot of people. We definitely bled a lot of people and see a lot of wasted food in those days.
Wait, those blood fires, could you eat them because they're blood?
Oh, I'd probably burn myself. Plus, it's like all my friends and family's blood. I don't know. That seems messed up. Plus, it's a magic thing. You don't really want to mess with magic.
Wait, isn't...
Oh. Okay, so what does it mean? The cursed king sailed upon a sea of innocent blood.
Like, you got where you were because you killed a lot of innocent people.
Right, but if... She looks at you. She said, what does it mean as a riddle, though?
Oh, like, we just have to put it in order, probably. I don't know.
But he just said it was in order.
Maybe we've got to...
What, push him?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
I'm like really short though.
Well, oh my god, fine. She
No,
picks
you
you
need
up.
to pick me
She
up.
picks you up under the armpits like a little baby, like a little baby boy.
Give him puppies.
And I try pressing them in order.
But you feel her nose in the nape of your neck. Just taking it in. She says, "You smell nice."
Thank you.
Okay, so she moves you around so you can push all the things. They do not light up as you press them. They do not make any cool sounds. They do not depress.
All right, so do we need like blood on these, do you think, maybe?
Oh, Meow says, "Oh, that is a good idea. But we need innocent blood. Is any of you innocent?" Probably not this bad boy right here. And she kind of waves her hand at you playfully, and then looks away like she's so shy at the things you're gonna do to her later.
Yeah, I'm definitely not.
She waggles her remaining butt cheek at you and the stump of her missing tail.
He also doesn't really have blood quite the same as the rest of us.
All right, Isaac says, "I don't think being a virgin makes you innocent. A lot of bad virgins out there.
That's true.
I think maybe just someone who's never done a crime, but that can't be any of us because we're pirates, right?"
Well, we didn't really do a crime to become pirates. We just sort of declared pirates.
When you say that, Bonsai gets the most shit-eating grin on her face. It kind of just looks like her normal face.
Hey,
Hey,
We kind of like
we're pirates,
killed a bunch of
goddammit.
people afterwards. We are pirates by definition. But we didn't really do anything ahead of time to become pirates. Just we started doing pirate stuff after we were already pirates.
Floof says, well, obviously the undead can't bleed, then, I guess we have to have like a contest who's like the most innocent.
Oh god.
All right, where do we start? Captain, this seems like something you should adjudicate. Here, I'll change the music out.
So Jade's gonna get really nervous and start to blush, and then say, well, if virgin means innocent, then I guess I'll volunteer. Because even though Jade talks a big game and flirts a big game, she's never sealed the deal because it makes her nervous. That's why when people reach out to kiss her or do things really near to her, she blushes really bad. Because she's afraid people are gonna see through her sexy ruse.
Also, the fucking game show song.
Floof says, okay, Captain, so you're saying the first qualifier is how virginal you are?
I don't know. It all depends on what. Okay, the culture that you guys came from, or the culture that captured you, I guess. What do they consider to be innocent?
What? Oh. Rose says, oh, you mean the Tian Sha? Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, definitely no sex before marriage. Wink. Honestly, the longer you could go without having sex, the better. Like they really respect these like old monk dudes that just like were celibate for life. You know, women that could make it like to their wedding night without ever hooking up. You know, like that. Yeah. So, real big on like mental fortitude.
All right. So you count as more innocent. Like, what is it more innocent to have avoided it because it was tempting, or is it more innocent?
You see Bubbles has his hand up.
Or is it more innocent to have never really cared?
he raises his hand again.
Yes, Bubbles.
Okay. Well, he has, oh, now everyone looks at him. He looks around like really shy. He pulls Goldleaf over here. Okay. All right. He makes a jerking off gesture and he raises an eyebrow.
I don't know if we should try that. I was gonna say
when you say that, he's like makes a gross out face. He pushes you away and he runs away.
Wait, no, Bubbles. Hold on a second. I was.
He's like pushing you away.
Oh wait, shit! I don't know sign language. But wait, he does seem to understand us though.
He understands you. He just can't vocalize.
Yeah. Goldleaf is gonna look at Bubbles and be like, "Before this adventure, you were an innocent, were you not? In the lab."
He nods, like he kind of shrugs, and then he peers around the corner, and then he takes out his book, Skull and Shackles, to the page with Sandara Quinn, and he makes the jerk off gesture again.
Okay. Maybe not.
Then he goes to grab you and pretends to smash your head in.
Oh.
And then he makes a shrug like,
No.
Okay, so the undead are now just sitting on the stairs over here like the audience of a show.
I'm gonna cut my hand and just put it on the door.
Gravel's immune to bleed also, so he's oh, okay. All right, Cloudhoof, where on the door do you put it?
I'd look for any sigil that looks like a hand.
There are no sigils that look like hands, but there is a knowledgeable youngster right here who
All right, Songwell.
I mean, maybe
where-
try doing it in order, or just put it on the one that says blood.
Which one says blood?
The one right there that says blood.
Okay. As you go to touch the one that says blood, your blood runs around the rune, but refuses to go into it, and then it just drips down.
Yeah, guess I'm out.
All right, Isaac says, "Well, I am not innocent." You
We
So I
know.
don't think any of us ever thought that.
Jade's gonna
Pete
take
says,
a hairpin out.
I'm
and,
immune to alignment. Me and my buddy, we're immune to alignment. Anybody seen my buddy?
Oh, is he off collecting weird stuff again?
Probably. Jade's gonna take one of her hairpins out and prick her finger and do what Cloudhoof did.
Squirt shouts from upstairs.
Sorry guys, I was gathering some stuff for dinner. I found this rump roast somebody left in the in one of the boxes. It is fermented up good, real jiggly. Don't worry, Captain. I'm gonna serve it up to you as soon as we get back to the ship.
Jade throws up. Just the thought of anything that those two touch, saying that they're going to feed it to me, Jade is going to throw up.
All right. So she says, Floof says, Captain, it sounds like no one wants to volunteer information. You're the only one brave enough. So I guess for Virginal, you are the most innocent. Do you think that's enough? Or do we need to move on to murder count?
I'll give it a shot. And then
I mean, I'd go. I just don't have any weapon. I can't. I don't have anything to cut myself with.
All right,
Jade
so Jade.
stabs Songbow's finger.
Okay.
Stab him in the hand.
Caught up uppies.
Lift Cloudhoof, lift Songbow up. So
All right. Which one do you press?
I guess I'm gonna start with the beginning.
Okay. All right. The rune hungrily absorbs your blood, filling
Nice.
and glowing.
I think maybe
Alright.
you just started with the wrong one, Cloudhoof. You can try the next one if you want, I guess. You're sort of already bloody all over the place.
Do you want to take the innocent test, Cloudhoof?
I'll take the innocent test.
Okay. The next rune glows.
All right. Are we just going to keep going back and forth between us, or you want to join in on this, Captain?
Jade stabs her own finger.
All right. And then you get uppies from Cloudhoof, and you push the next one.
Uppies!
All right. Goldleaf, you hear Isaac trying to explain to these actual evil pirates that, just because they're all passing the innocent test doesn't mean that they're, not pirates. I mean, they've done some bad stuff. We killed police. We're wanted by the government. All right, and then
I will help his
eventually-
explanation of a little bit of the recounts of us getting out of Terranathus as the bloodletting is going on.
All right, give me a performance to see if you could sell this this ruse of you guys being hardcore pirates.
Oh, ruse.
Ruse.
The fuck you talking about, ruse? 25.
Okay, yeah, okay. They all okay. And then Hoshin says, "My deepest apologies. I honestly thought you were just some kids who didn't want to pay their taxes. It sounds like you're some real bad ass individuals." And Meow says, "Not paying your taxes? That's only the beginning. Betraying your own government? Wow. Your bounties must be incredibly high."
And they'll only get higher. He gives a confident nod.
Let's see.
Songbo is lecturing about like asking questions about now I wonder, does it like internalize this? Like if we consider ourselves innocent, is that how the rune is detecting whether we're innocent or not? Or is it pre-programmed based off of how the beliefs of the Tian Sha that made the temple? Or is it something in between? Like, and he's going on and on about how the runes work.
You can hear some like real like boss room music coming from behind the door.
All right, I think it's about time.
Oh! Rose rushes up. Oh, I'm ready to see the captain. I want me to be the first thing he sees when he wakes up. She turns to you, Jade, and you see her tugging her bodice down to cleavage it up. She says, "How do I look?"
Are you trying to impress him in some fashion?
Oh yes, there's none I love more than the captain.
Jade reaches
Captain
out and
Shen.
tugs the bodice down just a little bit more.
Oh, okay, nice. She
There
says,
you
"Thank
go.
you."
That should be helpful.
She leans in and she kisses you on the cheek, her lips brushing, but not as much as her fangs, that work their way through the fur to just gently touch the flesh of your face.
You know how when a cat gets scared and all of its hair puffs out? Jade's is doing the same thing, but not because she's scared.
Oh, right. Fair enough.
It just makes her very nervous.
All right. Squirts has descended the ladder, his sack laden with ripe treasures. All right.
Did you grab some of that centipede? Ever since Rose said she tried some, I'm kind of interested.
He says, "Oh, don't worry. One of them was pregnant. The eggs are stuck in some kind of magical stasis. Ooh, you know it's gonna be good. Old Squirt's looking out for you, little buddy. You want to eat one now, like an apple?"
He rummages in the bag and pulls
Big
out
enough to eat like an apple?
Yeah, it's like a plum, like a little plum size. You see a little, like, just dead baby centipede larva, like, floating in some, like, fetid ooze.
I'm worried about the stasis part, so I'm going to hold off for now.
All right, Bonsai takes it and eats it. Despite being a skeleton, she has an ability here called Consume Flesh. And upon eating this, she gains 6 of... You watch in horror, Songbo, as she eats it, and she crunches in her skeletal teeth. What she is creating with her eating is sort of like a venom symbiont of flesh that like finds its way into the nooks and crannies of her bones.
That looks pretty handy, actually.
That's how the Skinners do. Okay, Rose says, "Oh, I'm so nervous and so excited."
All right, push it open.
Really, I can?
Yeah.
Okay. She, being much taller than you, Jade, she just straddles you, and then she opens the door. What is revealed beyond is the sort of room where you would fight a fucking sick-ass Dark Souls boss.
Is this foreshadowing?
Look, I'm not emotionally ready
A few
to
moments
be
ago?
made fun of by ghosts.
The ceiling rises to a height of 20 feet. The ceiling shows depictions of the heinous crimes that this crew committed in life, and they are gruesome. The Breathless Brotherhood is what they called themselves, but they were known to their enemies as the Crimson Gale, because they would blow in like a storm, and it would rain blood. You see Rose looking up at the murals on the ceiling, nodding in appreciation. She grabs a hold of your hand, Songbow, and she points, and you see there's one of her. It looks like she's eating someone's heart out of their chest. Like there's a hole in the person's chest. She's holding the heart and she's drinking from it. She says, "That was a
To
good
the
day.
ribs.
I'm very strong."
It's impressive.
Okay, which one of you sick fucks was kicking this dog?
Oh, that looks like Donkey.
Wasn't
Oh.
his open also?
What a horrible monster.
I wonder where
dogs,
he's at.
Dogs are good eating, though.
Have you seen Donkey Dick?
Oh yeah, I mean it's definitely not just a nickname. She says.
No, I mean like recently. I'm pretty sure his sarcophagus was empty also.
I haven't seen him.
Well, there's a big sarcophagus over there.
Bonsai says, "I've seen Donkey.
Is he crazy too?
Yeah.
Poor guy.
All right. You see an extremely ornate casket. It looks like there is no lid. It just looks like a solid block of red stained stone with gold inlay. It is covered in runes, both magical and of the Tian language. It says, "Here lies the cursed king."
Well, there he is.
So, Meow, how's this work? Do we just call for him?
Well, I specifically asked for 4 fountains, but they didn't tell me it was. I didn't really think about the whole underwater thing. But the torches are working, so maybe the fountains worked.
Oh, I thought maybe there were torches instead of the fountains. The fountains are going to be in here.
Oh, well, there's 4, and they must be unbound to open the casket.
Ooh, treasure.
Oh, yeah, a lot of our treasure because they thought it was cursed. Bro, there's so much fucking treasure.
Why you think I started walking over here?
There's another sarcophagus, it looks like.
Yes. You see the symbol for salt.
Oh, this is one of those 4. Okay.
And you remember earlier, she said that there were 4 protective seals. Air, silence, salt, and binding.
All right, which one's this one?
Oh, air.
More treasure.
So much treasure, too. Too bad it's cursed.
Goldie, stop acting like you're surprised about there being treasure here.
I'm sorry. This is like all I ever wanted. Adventure. And then treasure at the end.
You see the symbol for binding.
All right, well, I guess this last one's going to be silence then.
It is.
All right, Meow, do you know anything about undoing these different seals?
No, it was at this time that I was poisoned.
Huh.
But I do like what they did for the captain's casket. It is very beautiful.
It's nice.
Oh no, I forgot to make the little pillars around his thing. Oh, it's supposed to look like a gazebo, which should add to the terror.
Gazebos are horrifying.
Yes. The stats in Hackmaster are, well, they defy all reason. Okay. Rose approaches the captain's sarcophagus, unafraid of any traps that she might be setting off. And she just lays across the thing in that sort of like romance horror novel cover kind of way.
I guess this is a long shot, but I'll roll a recall knowledge. See if there's anything I can think of for unbinding these.
Okay. 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 With that check, you believe that there's probably two ways to do it: defeat a guardian or solve a puzzle.
We just walked
But
around.
you do see that this gold inlay, which is used to transmit magic, does run from these four sarcophagi in a circuitry sort of way towards the center.
Okay. Well, walked around this chamber, didn't see anything that looked like it could be a guardian. So I'm gonna go with the puzzle.
Cloudhoof, you do notice that all of these black diamonds have well-concealed holes in the center.
You might want to be careful. I point to the pattern. There seem to be holes there.
All right. All the NPCs move off of any tiles that have the black diamonds on them.
Last thing I want to do is trigger something.
So what are you thinking, Sambo?
Oh, did we lose some people?
Hello?
Hello?
Am I still here?
I'm like, yeah, I see you, and
Oh, we lost the captain. Oh, we lost both of them.
Maybe
That
the
makes it
internet.
seem like the power went out, or the internet, yeah.
that's not good.
Oh, they're typing in Discord.
Oh. I think our internet just went out.
Yeah.
Aw. I think so too. Do we want to give it 10-minute break, then call it early if not back up?
Well, I noticed we had also talked about
Dialing back
making
the
11 o'clock.
the time. Yeah. I know Wes desperately wants to. He's only going to 11:30 because he really enjoys this game and hanging out with everybody. But
Right.
I know that it's definitely a deal breaker for Larry. Like, I don't think he'll be able to play if we kept it at 11:30. What? Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna try everybody. Okay, so Alexa, set a 10-minute timer. All right. Do you guys want to try to puzzle it out while you're waiting, or do you want to wait for them?
Yeah, sure.
I'm seeing treasure over here. Ooh, big.
It's a lot of
money.
treasure. What a treasure. but it might be cursed.
I'm okay with curses.
This disembodied voice keeps talking about curses. What's he talking about?
All right.
This is actually
Has
a
anybody
chance.
walked up? Has anybody walked up to the coffin yet?
I mean, Rose has. She's thrown herself all over it, like dry humping it.
You're talking about the main
just want-
coffin.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you approach, she says, I can feel him inside. Waiting.
I'm gonna look for any cracks or holes in the top of the coffin.
When she says that, with your 22 passive perception, you hear a man's voice inside the coffin. And he says, yes, Rose, I'm here. She looks at you, Cloud, with her eyes wide. She says, did you hear that? Or is it just my wishful thinking?
Nope. He said something.
He says, is there another person out there with you, Rose? Sounds like a strappingly large man. She says, yes, it is a minotaur made of clouds. And he says, oh, that must be so beautiful. She says, it's okay. And then he says, have you come to free me? You are always my most devoted servant. My dearest, most precious treasure. And Cloudhoof, you hear her breath like panting, because vampires are the least undead of all undead. And she squeals a little bit, and she hugs you, Cloudhoof, and she says, did you hear what he said?
But why don't you see if you can make a hole in the top of the coffin so he can breathe?
Oh, like I did in the floor. She looks around for something to smash the coffin open with.
I'm just hoping she finds make a hole big enough to just pour the glutinous rice right in the hole.
She wanders off. The voice says, are you still there, Minotaur Cloudman?
Yeah.
Hey, it's been a while since anyone's come to talk to me. The last person was a crazy necromancer.
Necromancer?
Yes. Do you know if my ship is out there? I can't sense it anymore. There
Not
should
that I
be.
see.
It's like really. It's quite large. It should have filled up this whole chamber. Yeah, big, awesome ship made out of bones. No. Nothing. Okay.
Should I see something over there?
No, it's not there.
Okay, I saw some arrows pointing. I was like, what?
Oh man, as you bleed on his coffin, he's like, "Are you hurt?"
Not enough to matter.
Yes. Well, if you can free me, I will swear an oath of repayment to you.
All right, we'll just have to see. I don't swear oaths.
No, I would be swearing the oath to you for payment.
But that would entitle that I have to fulfill my end to get you out. Can't promise that yet.
Okay.
I don't know if that's possible.
Ugh.
I was always told never to promise something you can't guarantee.
Well, that is good advice, I suppose. Rose is asking anyone if they got a big hammer or like she's gonna smash the coffin open. Hosen says, "Are you sure that's a good idea? I mean, there's like wards and stuff. Shouldn't we let these magic people figure it out?" And she says, "I heard him. He spoke to me."
I'm just gonna move away and let her cause chaos there.
Meow says, "He spoke to you? How? Isn't he in some sort of stasis in there?" And she says, "Maybe he's not. Maybe he's been alive in there the whole time." And then Bonsai says, "And he doesn't sound crazy?" And then Rose says, "No. He sounds sad."
So this sarcophagus to the top right, this was art
Yeah.
marked air.
Yes. Oh, they're still out for the count. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. We stop. Right.
Goldleaf was gonna cast a spell and see if it did anything.
Ooh. Okay.
There's
All right,
sonic,
then we'll-
and that's the closest thing I can think of to air.
We'll end with you getting ready to cast the spell at that sarcophagus. Oof. All right. That's good. I mean, we probably want everybody here for what's about to go down.
Let me put it that way.
Too late, you declared it.
So in 30 years, there's been a lot of awkward NPCs. Cloudy the Cloud, definitely near the top of the list
Oh,
of
God.
awkward NPCs. I did not ever anticipate Meow being so awkward that all of us would just stop and be unable to respond or come up with anything else to say or roleplay after some of the shit that she says and does.
Like, well,
I was gonna say, I think we kind of ran into the problematic pirate crew. Which is still funny though. Also, at some point, if we ever do leave this island, Coolleaf was going to suggest that there's a nice undead community on Port Peril, that we can maybe do something for their condition.
I mean, I know part of the campaign is trying to find a solution to this return situation. That could entail, the reversal of undeath, maybe. I don't know. But
True.
there is still the issue that, according to Galarian lore, 99% of undead are evil by nature. Even if they were good in life, it's a highly corrupting process to become undead, per the Galarian Pathfinder lore. Obviously they renege on that a little bit with the whole PCs, they're built different, you know what I'm saying? And that's true, right? But PCs of rare heritage are supposed to be 1 in 1,000, 1 in a million, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there is that issue, and then if they were evil to start with, which they historically and canonically were, you're dealing with some pretty evil individuals. So I definitely understand Cloudhoof's trepidation of these individuals being set loose in the campaign setting. But at the same time, if you have bigger fish to fry, sometimes an evil enemy could be a useful, or an evil ally could be a useful tool against a powerful enemy, and so on and so forth. So, it's tricky. It's a tricky situation. I think that's kind of the point of a pirate game, though, right? Is navigating the morally gray areas of who can I live with myself being an ally with, kind of deal. How pirate am I willing to go versus how privateer, essentially. That kind of thing.
Choose the lesser of multiple evils.
Yeah. You kind of have to invent your own moral code, I think, in a pirate campaign. You kind of have to decide like what lines you're willing to cross and what lines you aren't willing to cross, kind of thing. Like the Skull and Shackles crew, their thing was like no slavery. Like if you were a slaver, it didn't matter what alignment you were. Like you were the enemy. Like that was kind of their main thing. Was like that's an issue. And then did you hurt someone on our crew or the feelings of someone on our crew? Then you're a bad guy. Like that was kind of how they determined like right from wrong. So it's just about kind of figuring that out for yourselves. So, whew. All right. Well, it's just 3 of us. I'm gonna say Extra Life coming up. Gonna be pretty exciting. Finally feeling a little bit better. Been hearing back from sponsors, so there will be some nice prize packs, which is good.
Nice.
And then there will be some raffle prizes, which is good. I didn't even occur to me until today, but I should totally like Hail Mary, shoot my shot, try to get a hold of Matt Dinneman, the guy that writes Dungeon Crawler Call, and be like, hey bro, we're gonna run this charity event inspired by your books. This is just wanted you to know, would you prize support? Well, maybe. I don't know. I've heard he's actually reachable on social media. So
That would be cool.
could be kind of cool. I'll try and shoot my shot again with Paizo, but I feel like Paizo like looks me up and they're like, nah. Nah, that's okay.
Okay. Easy.
Nah. Pass. When I was sorting like Extra Life stuff, I found the 2022 Extra Life stuff where D&D Beyond hadn't been purchased by Wizards of the Coast yet, and they gave us $4,000 in prizes that year. Yeah,
And then
that was
afterwards,
awesome.
That immediately stopped.
Yep, and then we never heard
Yeah.
from them again, and all the people that we worked with at D&D Beyond were fired.
Oof.
Yep. So yeah, it's been kind of weird. Yeah. All right. You have any announcements before we adjourn?
I think
No,
it's business as usual.
Okay.
Trying for the Tusk on Sunday.
All right. Well, next session will either be a very crazy roleplay session or an extremely intense boss fight. We'll have to see how it turns out. But on the other side of that is a milestone. So level up, and the world opens back up to you. Probably either burdened with a shitload of treasure or a shitload of problematic allies. Probably not both. But we'll see. See what turns out.
You never know.
All right.
Good times.
Yeah. All right. Well, good night, guys. I'm gonna,
Night.
I guess,
Thanks
get
for
some
the.
early sleep? Question mark. I don't know. Go look at Sue
No,
Storm's
I-
bathing suit.
I
don't
definitely need to.
Just real quick before bed.
Just real quick, just a peek.
Yeah. One peek
Also,
before
somebody
bed.
posted the
That's a treat.
Punisher's swim trunks suit.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I guess I'll just take a peek real quick. Anyways, see you guys around. Bye.
Thanks everyone for watching. Catch you later.